I think there's a theme of redemption and loss and forgiveness as well. I think
Mirren,
Hi, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to talk about this complex character.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
You're such a face angel, but she's sometimes evil. All right. And what do you like the most about her?
Princess Merwin is born into a patriarchal monarchy where she is destined from birth, being born as a woman, to be a pawn used to be married off in this civil war. That's her only worth, as she is seen from the men around her and the people around her. Whereas Merwin is inspired by her hero is Solwith. She reads about this warrior queen who conquered the land that she now lives on. And she dreams to be that, to carve a beautiful life for elf kind. And she thinks she can be one of the architects to make that world. So she's a very driven, deeply loving of history and books. She's a very intelligent woman who has a lot to say and doesn't want to be just someone to be married off. She wants to have her voice listened to.
Yes. Also, your costumes and your makeup are beautiful. Do you have a favorite?
You know what? I think there's a dress that where I put my arms up like this, all the material would fall down, and it was very, very beautiful, rich colors. Yeah, I think that one. I think it will come in.
Yeah,
at least.
That's beautiful. Yes. And from the point of view of your character, what is this series about?
From the point of view of this, or from my character? Oh, good question. I think it's about all people thinking that they are doing right. Everyone thinks they should have the power and be able to make the decisions. But when there are too many cooks, it spoils the broth. There are too many people wanting that power, and it's a real battle throughout all episodes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And what is your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge is probably that Merwin and I see the world differently. We both want what's best for the world, I believe, but what she thinks is best is different to what I think is best. So that's where our difference is. And so I had to find a way to come to the character, to find our common ground so I could justify her making those decisions, even though I wouldn't maybe do them.
Okay, that's awesome. This is the time that I have with you. Thank you so much. A lot of success, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Good. Thank you so much, and pleasure to talk to you both. I'm going to ask you about the stunt scenes. How is like the preparation, and how is like to fight with Michelle Yeoh?
Incredible. I mean, we went on. We had a lot of prep. We were really looked after with the stunt team, right?
Yeah.
And
it was incredible.
We just went in and we kind of and we just went in and had a lot of fun. It was amazing working with Michelle, though.
It was incredible. Yeah. I mean, we had a long kind of boot camp to get ourselves prepped and ready for shooting, because the shooting days are long and they're fast. And so we needed to make sure that at a base level, there was like safety in our skill. So it was so great to be able to have that time to prep and to learn those routines and to work so closely with Michelle in that way, and to watch her and learn from her. So it was a real honor to be alongside her with that.
Yeah. From Laurence, from the point of view of your character, what is this series is really about?
From my character, I think there's a theme of redemption and loss and forgiveness as well. I think Fial, I suppose he carries a heavy burden on his back, and he blames himself a lot. And I think it's kind of a relatable story. I think a lot of people have a bit of guilt on their shoulders that they really shouldn't have, but they just can't let go of it because, you know, maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe they just they really feel that, you know, it was their fault. But I think it's when he meets Sophia, or Ayla, she's able to kind of teach him a new way of looking at the world, and he's able to let go a little bit and see it in a new light. And I think that's kind of, you know, it's a good lesson to take away from the show.
Yeah, Sophia, what we can expect of this relationship, friendship between Ellie and Yeoh?
I think you can expect a story of self-discovery, of, again, what Laurence said, like redemption, and yeah, I think.
Yeah, and it's like, and the show's like, it's so action-packed. I mean, like we spent an awful lot of time choreographing the stunt sequences, and me and Sophia, we were like in every day, and days we weren't shooting, we were just back in learning more choreography for the next day and the next day, and I think it's some of the work we're really, really proud of on the show. Is the stunt work.
Amazing, you did a really good job, both of you. Thank you so much for your time. A lot of success. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Zack. Thank you so much.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to talk to you both. Beautiful elves in this amazing story.
Thank you.
Yes. What was like the biggest challenge for you, for both of you?
The biggest challenge, I think, is connecting to some of the darker subtext. Not context of the story. You know, as much as it is new information and an extension to the Witcher world, it really has a lot of content that is quite heartwarming and heartfelt, but somber. And there are some storylines that, the storyline between Zachary and Sindrel, Lizzie and I, is one that has a very sad past. And I think being truthful to that and understanding what that was like for both of us, playing twins, I think was hard to get to the rub of, you know, that relationship.
Absolutely. I think being prepared to really go into that territory and really sort of dive into it and explore it truthfully and honestly was tough. And I think that's what made it all the more special, is because we really did go there and we really did explore that together. And as a cast, we all did, in terms of the darker subject matter. And I think if anything, it really brought us together, and it really sort of made our bond stronger, and just meant that we were really able to open up to each other and kind of feed off each other creatively. And yeah, I think I'd agree.
Yeah, and from the point of view of your character, what is this series is really about, Zack?
I think this series is really about redemption and atonement, especially for Sindrel. He has a lot to make up for. I think there's a lot of harm he's caused, and he carries that for everyone as much as for himself. His relationship with Zachary is one that didn't need to be the way that it was, and it's his undoing that has made it so. And I think much like the world in which they're in, and the goal that they have to destroy this evil in Zintrea, I think he self-flagellates a lot, and he is perhaps a bit too self-reflective of his own failures. And I think the show, from Sindrel's point of view, is probably righting those wrongs so he can live with himself.
Yeah, that's amazing. This is the time that I have with you both. Thank you so much, and a lot of success. I know it's so quick. I know.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.